Hey guys, why is everyone being retarded? Yeah, that's how I'm opening this up. Okay, alright, I'm gonna keep this short because I really don't have that much to say about it, but I really... Someone on Facebook said I should, and I thought about it, I'm like, alright, fine. I haven't done one of these in a while. We need to talk about the Nintendo 2DS because, people are being really self-entitled little shits about this. Okay, if you haven't seen the trailer for the new Nintendo 2DS, basically what it is it's a slightly stripped down version of their 3DS. There's no 3D in it, and it doesn't have a hinge. It's just like this, only without the hinge, basically. I actually don't mind the design at all. And people are freaking out like, oh, Nintendo's downgrading, why would we buy this? And my response is, it's not fucking for you! Does nobody on this planet think about, like, other audiences and profit margins but me? Because think about, okay, it is abundantly clear, especially when you look at the trailer and realize that the adult is playing with a regular 3DS and the child is playing with a 2DS, that the reason Nintendo made this thing is because two reasons. One, children have a nasty habit of dropping their 3DSs or DSs, and the hinges on DSs have always broken. I've known plenty of people who have broken the hinges on their DSs. It happens. Okay, especially with kids who are liable to drop them more. That's why the hinge isn't there. The second thing is that 3D, the eye effect is actually bad for kids' eyes. There's been studies on it. It strains their eyes more, and it puts them more of a risk of seizures, things like that. So some parents don't want their kids, dealing with 3DS. You might be saying, well, can't you just turn it on, turn it off? Oh, yeah, except you can just turn it right back on with the little switch there, so that's hardly a fix. It's not for you guys. It's not for regular gamers. It's for parents who want to buy their kids something that they feel that they won't break and won't hurt their eyes. This is marketed for young children, like, ages, let's say 4 to 7, maybe even 10, something like that. It's not for older gamers. If you, the same group of motherfucking people that are complaining about this are the same people that already own 3DSs or 3DS XLs. Why the hell would you care even if there was a new model? It's not for you. And timing is abundantly clear on this. Not only is it coming out the same day as Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon, a series notoriously geared towards children, that's always been Nintendo's target audience, but on top of that, it's right before the big holiday season. The season where parents are looking for presents to buy for their young kids, and maybe, just maybe, they'd be looking for the latest Nintendo console, handheld for their children, and they'd want to get the model that the child won't break, and won't hurt the child's eyes. It's not that hard to figure out when you honestly think about it. The only abundant complaint I can see is that you can't put it in your pocket, and, okay, this is true. But for one, you can get a carrying case for $10. The console's cheaper anyway, so that's not a big deal. Kids usually put it in their backpacks to begin with, and a lot of kids play their handheld consoles at home. Some kids don't have a Wii U or, a 360 like a home console. They just have their handhelds. So this is like it's almost like a budget console. You can play the entire back catalog of, DS games on it, many of which are much cheaper. I see what Nintendo's doing here. They're opening up the 3DS to a different audience. They're opening up all these games to an audience that wasn't going to purchase a 3DS, initially. It's cheaper, it's better for kids, it's marketed for casual gamers. The same group of gamers that made the Wii such a success. Because I tell you what, the Wii was not a motherfucking success because of hardcore gamers. No way. That was because of parents buying it for the family so they could play it with their young children. Nintendo is seeking out that audience once again. I don't see what all the big fuss is about. It's not for you. Most of the people complaining about it, again, already have a 3DS or a 3DS XL, both of which have a hinge, so it's more portable. You don't need to get another freaking Nintendo, model, because, again, it's not marketed for you guys. I fail to see what the big deal is. You know, I'd understand if, like, like the 2DS was going to replace the 3DS. Like, they'd no longer sell regular 3DSs in stores or XLs because now, oh, you have the 2DS and it's better. That's not what it is at all. It's not even remotely what it is. So what the hell is the problem? I fail to see what, like, people are like, oh, it's worse than the Xbox One, which is funny because, you know, I don't hate the Xbox One. We've been over this already. But it's... I don't get it. You know, I've heard people compare it to the PSP Go, which is horseshit because the PSP Go couldn't even play UMDs. That is not even a remotely fair comparison, alright? So, that's all I really want to say about it. I don't see what the big deal is. I think everyone needs to stop bitching because, again, the people complaining are the people that the console isn't targeted for anyway. It's for parents buying, you know, something for their really young kids. Like, if my son was a little older, as a parent myself, you know, I'd probably get him a 2DS, because my girlfriend said, oh, 3DSs can give him seizures. Like, yes, which is why we'd get him a 2DS, because that's, you know, and I know a lot of you guys out there probably aren't parents, so you don't understand that. But from a parental perspective, the 2DS actually makes a lot of sense. You know, not only is it going to be more durable, but it's safer for them. It's better for their eyes. So that's all I really want to say about it. Till next time, this is Darkness, and I bid you all a fond farewell.